Hi. I'm just nipping out today. Door lock. I'm going to go to Bunnings, which is, if you live in the UK, it's a wee bit like B&Q. I'll take a Jeep. I'm going to buy some shelving and set it up at the back of the house. Oh God, I've went and left my bloody gate open. I'll close that. I've been doing some wee uplifts round the back here, so I'll explain what that is in a minute. I'll just shut my gate. It's a heavy gate to shut. However, we'll jump in the Jeep. God, I do love my Jeep. It's a good machine. So I'm going to get some shelving. And the reason I'm going to get some shelving is because I need some more storage space for stacking bits and pieces. I'll explain what I'm doing. So, if you've watched my videos, you've probably noticed I've bought a couple of motorbikes the past while and a scooter. The intentions was fixing them up, getting them running, maybe selling them, making an extra couple of bucks. Something to keep my sanity, I suppose. So I bought a wee Honda, and it was a write-off, but it was a repairable write-off as a classic, which means it can be fixed up easy. But the hassle of going through, you have to get this special, it's like an inspection done. It's about $600, which it takes a big bit of your budget, you know, if you're fixing a bike up, because you got to buy it at a certain price. You got to buy new parts, get it running, get it roadworthy, or MOT as they call it in the UK, and then you got to advertise it and sell it. And I'm not looking to make big money or anything. I'm just doing it as a hobby at the moment. But because it was a write-off, this extra money that I'm going to have to spend is just more than I really need to. So what I've decided is I'm not going to buy repairable write-offs because it's too much hassle. I'll maybe buy some bikes that, if I can get them cheap enough, if I know that I'm going to make a couple of bucks on it, I'll buy them at the auctions. But it doesn't stop me buying from a repairable write-off, because this little Honda 125 that I've already got somebody that wants to buy the engine. Now remember, this has only done 1,400 kilometres, it's next to nothing. So somebody wants to buy the engine and all the wire, and another guy's contacted me wanting to buy the front forks, because he asked if they were damaged. I says no, I says it's only on the side that's damaged, you know. And somebody wants to buy the fuel tank, because the fuel tank's like brand new. So it's made me think, you know, you buy a bike, you can probably sell the parts on it, and you know, if you can get your money back, great, you know, and selling one or two parts. And if you've got stuff left over that you can also sell, then you're going to make a wee bit of profit. So buying a write-off, really, it could be something to look at. Although my wife's in panic mode because she says to me, I don't want to have the backyard full of bloody motorbikes and stuff like this, and I can see her point. I don't want to do that. But yeah, so buying write-offs, yeah. I mean, even if I got a bike, say you got a Yamaha R1 or something like that, you know, and it had been in an accident, was written off, but the engine was okay, you know, as long as you can start it and make sure the engine sounds spot on, then you can sell that engine and maybe make yourself a couple $100, you know, and you've got the rest. Remember, if you save up all the old frames and stuff like that, you could also get money for scrap. So yeah, So that's what I'm aiming for. So that should be fun. Whether I'll be able to continue or no, I just don't know. It just depends on my situation, because I'm off work at the moment, and yeah, it's a bit of a long story, but as some of you know, that I work in a prison, and maximum security prison, and you know, it's an alright job, it's a good job, but it's just gotten to the point that you walk in there and there's violence. You know, I mean, I can't go into any stories and what's happened, but there's some horrific stuff's happened in there, and I've just gotten to the point in my life, do I really want to be part of that? I suffer a wee bit of anxiety, and I also suffer from, what is it you call it, agoraphobia? Is that the right word? That's where you have a fear of, you know, going out and big spaces and too many people going around, and I get into a panic when I'm around people. I've always been a bit of an introvert. I've always liked my own company. I mean, I could live quite happily just with my own company. Because when I'm with a lot of people, I start getting anxious, and I just don't want to be with people. Not that I don't like people. I mean, I've got a few friends, you know, that are really good, I like being with, but if I'm with too many people, yeah, I just panic, and people think I'm a bit odd because I don't go out to parties and things like that, and that I'm a bit unsociable, but it's not really being unsociable, it's just me, it's just the way I'm wired, you know. I've always been a bit like that, you know, my whole life, but just the past 11 years doing this job, it's made it 100 times worse. You lose trust in people, you know. If you go out, maybe to a cafe, you know, for breakfast or something, I'm the guy that's got to sit with my back to the wall so as I can monitor everything, so as I can monitor people coming in, going out, what people's up to. And it's just a habit with that job. You've got to be on top of everybody. You've got to know exactly who's who, what they're doing, what they're there for. And you're just constantly analysing people. And it's horrible. It drives you up the wall. It really does. And yeah, so I've been off for a wee while now, and I've been undergoing treatment for it. And I've been seeing a psychologist, and he's really good, and he's actually the one that's pushed me into doing what I'm doing just now with my bikes, making videos. You know, I don't do my YouTube videos to make a profit or anything. It is monetized, and I do that so that my videos will pay for my YouTube subscription, it'll pay for a new camera if I need one. You know, I don't make a lot, very little in fact, but if it can help to pay towards doing this, then it's not costing me anything. So it's like free therapy, I would suppose. So that's why I do my YouTube videos, and that's why I'm doing my bikes. And like I say, my psychologist has pushed me into doing this, and it's actually working. It's making me feel much better. I still don't feel like work or anything like that. I just couldn't face going back in there again. I don't know if I'd be able to go back, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, I'm on medication now, and the longer this goes on, probably the better I'll feel, and I may feel like going back to work, but right at this present time, what I'm doing and staying away from everybody, I mean, you guys are more like communication. You know, I don't go and visit anybody or see anybody. There is a couple of people, you know, from work that I do keep in contact with, but everything else, I've just no interest really. You know, I just want to do my own thing and get on with it, and I'm quite happy doing that. So yeah, so this is me. I'm heading to just nip round the back road, steering along the freeway. This takes quite a bit out of me going to these shops. I'm not so bad when an mate's with me, because when an mate's with me I feel a lot better, but when I'm on my own, oh jeez. When an mate's with me, I mean, she grabs my arm and she talks to me and constantly keeps me occupied, and that sort of helps, you know, when I'm in a busy area. But when I'm on my own, yeah, I sort of panic a wee bit, but I'm managing to handle it. I just don't know if I could ever go back to walking in a prison again. Right at this moment, I don't think I could do it, but however, it's just one of these things. Anyway, we'll take a wee break for this, and I'll see you when we get to Bunnings. So here we are at Bunnings. Always a busy place. So I'll just park here, I think. Yep, here will do fine. So that's us at Bunnings. I'm going to go in and buy a set of shelving. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm not taking the camera in because it's a busy place and I like to respect people's privacy and not filming them all walking about. So I'll be back very shortly. See you in a bit. Well, I got my stuff. So I'll need to fold down my seats, I reckon. Right. Got some of that and my shelving. And that, we'll do that. Oh, forgot about them. That wouldn't have done. So, I'll go and put my trolley away. I'll be back in a momento. That's that done. Now home and build all this stuff up. Hopefully. Nice wee Land Rover up there. Missed it, however, never mind. Sorry about the deep breathing. There we go. So, yeah, so that shelving, that's the, if I strip anything off a bike I can put it on the shelving. I'm going to get a lot more shelving through time, but I've got a couple of jobs to do out in the pergola to make it sort of wind and rain proof, and then I can put shelving in, more shelving in, and it'll be handy for storing parts. And geez, this road's busy. And we're off again. I'll just nip over to the right hand side because that's the side that goes the way I'm going on the freeway. So this area up here's nice. It's Hopper's Crossing. There's loads of shops and everything, electrical shops and that. It's quite busy as well, or it can be quite busy. So it's a bit of a change for the shopping centre, I suppose. A bit more open space. Good thing about going out is you can get a coffee. And where better to go? McDonald's. Oh.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Hi, can I have a large latte please with full cream milk?
Large latte?
Yep. And could I have a chocolate chip muffin as well please?
Chocolate chip muffin?
Yeah.
Anything else today?
That's everything, thanks.
What milk are you after your latte? Sorry.
Full cream.
Sorry, full cream?
Full cream, yeah.
Anything else?
That's everything, thanks.
Right, ready to photo form for 885.
Thank you. Thanks. Don't know what she just said. Hello. That's it. Thank you. No, it's okay. Thanks. Would you like your receipt? Nah. Hello. Oh, chocolate chip muffins here. Just waiting on the coffee. Thank you. Thanks very much. Cheers. And that's that done. Ow. Bloody speed bumps when you come in these places. Everywhere you go they put speed bumps. Oh, there we go. I remember when I was a kid, well not when I was a kid, but when I was younger, and they started putting these speed bumps in like streets and things like that. And they originally used to call them sleeping policemen. Do you remember that? Sleeping policemen. I can remember that, and I used to wonder why they call them sleeping policemen, but I suppose it was because they were lying on the road slowing the traffic doing like a policeman, I suppose. Always thought it was a wee bit of a weird name. Anyway, I've got my coffee, got my chocolate chip muffin, so I'll head home, get all this stuff unloaded, and then get to work trying to put it all up. That should keep me busy for the rest of the day. I'll see you there. Yeah, the old Jeep's done its job for the day. So, this is my wee workspace in here, where I do all my shit. And I've got these spaces between the pillars and the fence. I put this fence in about 8 months ago. New colour-bond fence. It was a wooden one that was done. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with the carbonate sheeting. Is I'm going to get it. Should have moved all this. I'm going to get it. I'm going to attach it to the inside of the roof. And then just screw this up here and cut off the excess. And it's really just to keep the rain out. And then I can use that bit down there for putting stuff in. I can maybe, I don't know, I can maybe put more racks in here for bike parts. I can put my toolbox in here. And I've got a wee bit round the back here where I've got wee lockers with stuff in them, and I've got a space here, so I'm going to put that Rackabot in here just now till I get stuff stored up. Eventually I'm going to put a set of double doors on the front and seal all that off over there with a big glass window and door, so all of that is sealed from in here, so this will be separate, so I can quite easily keep my toolboxes and stuff at the side and just give myself a better work area. So anyway, I'm going to have a look at this. Actually, first thing first, I'm going to have my coffee and my McMuffin. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Well, that's me about done for the day. I've got my sheeting up here to keep the rain out, tidied up a bit, put everything away where it should be. I can put that bike there now at the road. That's the one I'm stripping down for spares. That'll be a wee job for tomorrow. The wife's off. That's my wee tyre changer. I've got a big bike, you know, lifting table coming. I was hoping it would come today or tomorrow. And that's going to sort of sit right down the middle of the floor here, right in the middle of where the wife's car will go. So if I'm working on a bike, I can roll it on, lift it up, and when I'm finished I can take it off and the wife can just drive over it and park. So that's coming soon, so that'll be another wee video. But yeah, that's it for the day. I'm not doing nothing exciting, but that's it tidied up. By the way, hope you noticed Diesel Creek. If you like watching videos where it's big heavy machinery and guys doing repairs, have a look at Matt at Diesel Creek. It's quite an interesting channel. I'm sure anybody who watches this will really enjoy his channel. He's a bit more professional than what I am. So yeah, so that's it. So that one's stripped tomorrow. This one's still waiting on my service parts coming. God knows what the hell's kept it. And I've still got that wee bit to fix, but I'm waiting till I get my hoist so as I can lift the thing up. Still got that one to do. Ticking engine. I think it could be the cam chain tensioner, but I'm going to have a look at that. I'm going to withdraw it, take it out, have a look at it, see what it's like, see if it's knackered. You can put adjustable ones in, but if it is the tensioner, I might as well just getting a new tensioner for it. And at least if the engine's running fine, if I don't get it done up and roadie it and sell it, then at least the engine's going to be worth the money I paid for it. So again, I'll make money on spares, but I'd rather get that on the road because I love these bikes. They're fantastic, and I'd love to have a wee bit of fun on it before it goes. Anyway, that's it for the day. I'm away to cut my grass now before my wife gets home because time's getting on, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.